So hi everyone. Welcome to AI Hack 2021, organized by Imperial College Data Science Society, ICDSS. My name is Lionel. I'm the head of operations for ICDSS. And together with my committee, I would like to just thank everyone for sacrificing your precious weekend to join us on this 24-hour long hackathon. This year, our hackathon has gone virtual, like most events during the pandemic, but it has given us greater opportunities to expand our reach in participants. We have over 160 participants hacking today, and they come from different universities all around the world. We also have participants from a variety of disciplines, and we are really excited to see what kind of insights that the various teams can uncover. So to begin, we would like to thank our sponsors. Without them, we would not have been able to prepare the prizes and challenges for the hackathon. We have Shopee as our Gigabyte sponsor. Shopee is a leading online shopping platform in Southeast Asia, Taiwan, and Brazil. We also have various collaborators working with us on this event. Kaiko, which is a market data provider in blockchain-based digital assets space, providing institutional investors and market participants with enterprise-grade data infrastructure. We also have Jane Street, which is a quantitative trading firm and liquidity provider with a unique focus on technology, collaborative problem solving. And last but not least, we have Microsoft, who has kindly sponsored $100 Azure credits for each participant to use Azure Cloud Services for their data processing needs. So just a quick health and safety guidelines. Remember to do the following. So abandon the hackathon in case of any emergency, stay hydrated, and since it's a 24-hour long hackathon, do take breaks and get up and move regularly. So moving forward, for the schedule of the hackathon, for day one, currently we're having the opening address, which started at 8 a.m. GMT time. At 8:30, we would let the hack begin. So just do watch out for a welcome email that will contain the info pack as well as links to the data sets that we have for the various challenges and the Azure code that you guys can use to claim the credits. So throughout the hackathon, there will also be random games happening. So one such thing as the Kahoot quizzes that would have random various data science questions, and it will happen at various timings. So do watch out for the Discord channel where we'll be sending announcements before the Kahoot quizzes start. And yeah, you stand a chance to win some vouchers if you're top 3 of the quiz. And at 0900 on both days, the mentor booths will be open. So I'm not sure if you guys had the opportunity to look at Discord this morning. So there's a mentor channel now. And basically do feel free to ask any questions on the data set there. But do be patient with our mentors because there's so many of you guys and very few of the mentors available. So just do be patient. And for day 2, I guess the most important thing is at 1400, that's the submission deadline for the code, a report, and a presentation video. And all submission will be done on DevPost. And for those finalists, we would have a final round on the 27th Feb next week. And this would include a short presentation and a quick Q&A with our judges. We've gone with this format because from various feedback, instead of making teams wait for hours to get their chance to present on day 2, we've decided to go with this approach with various teams submitting their video presentations, and we would have the judges look through them over the next few days. Yeah, so all the timing displayed on this slide is in London time, GMT 0. So just a quick orientation to Discord. For those who are using Discord for the first time, there are various channels available. So you guys will have started at start here with a welcome message. And once you guys gave a thumbs up, you had access to the various channels here. Some of them not accessible to you, but it will be accessible very soon. Main channels to take note of is the announcement channel in the information category. That's where we would send all of our updates, as well as any important changes, or if we have a Kahoot quiz coming up, we will be informing you guys through this channel. There's a inquiries channel under the Get Help category, and that's for any administrative issues such as not having your Azure code or having trouble claiming your Azure credits on the Azure Cloud Platform. And we have various chats for the different challenges that we have. As you can see, there's 3 challenges today. There's a mentor channel. So as I mentioned, we would have mentor sessions open from 9 a.m. Daily, and they would close at 12 a.m. So do ask your questions during this period of time. Sorry, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. London time on both days. There are various voice channels, and if you require a one-to-one voice chat with our mentors, do indicate in the general chat, and our mentors will come back to you and will tell you which room to join if they are free to have a quick call. Of course, we have our chill chat, so do be creative, send in your best memes on data science. And we have a voice channel for the data quiz, which will be streaming the Kahoot quiz on. And last but not least, we have a booth for our Shopee, our sponsor Shopee. So feel free to ask any questions about what they do related to data science and any internships that they have this summer. So now we'll go into the challenges. This year we have 3 challenges. And now I'll be passing my time on to Xing, which will be telling you more about the first challenge.
Hi, thanks. Thanks, Lionel. Can everyone hear me? Guess should be fine. Yeah, I assume you guys can hear me. So yeah, my name is Xing. Welcome everyone to this hackathon. And I'll be introducing the first challenge we have, which is about the housing market in Boston. This data set is a classical one. It's called the Boston Housing Dataset, and it's been used extensively in machine learning or statistical literature to test new algorithms for as a benchmark, for example. And it was first introduced back in the last century by Harrison and his co-author. And they introduced this first to analyze the relationship of house prices and the cleanness of the air. So this data set is a pretty small one, and it has 500 or so cases, 14 attributes. But we have also provided a augmented version of this data set with a few more attributes with information on the spatial status of the cases. So you'll have longitude and latitude within the data set as well. We'll also provide the original version of the data set, so you're free to play around if you like to. And there are 2 response variables for this data set that are typically being used in the literature. First one is the nitrous oxide level, so it'll be a classification task. The second will be the house price. It'll be a regression task, and this house price is the one that is more often used in the literature. So we go to the next slide. Great. So here I'm giving some sample questions, but we're really hoping that you could come up with your own ones. But of course, given that said, you can definitely choose from some of the sample questions that were provided. If you choose this challenge, we'll give you a problem statement, a PDF with all the details written down. So here on the slide, this is only a brief description. So no worries if you find some of these descriptions unclear. It should be much clearer in the problem statement PDF. So basically, if you decided to go for the regression task, you could ask something like, what's the relation? Well, how does the house price relate to some of the explanatory variables? And of course, to justify your claims. by doing some more analysis on this data. And also you can play around with the longitude and latitude data within the augmented version of this data set. And you could argue whether the house price shows some spatial heterogeneous across the towns. So the spatial status will be the longitude and latitude for each case. We also have the names of the town included. And if you go for the classification task, you could argue something similar. What's the relationship between the nitrous oxide level and the and the explanatory variables? And if you even do some causal analysis, so is this relationship causal? There is some literature online with similar analysis, so you can take a look and you can read some of them to kind of motivate your own problem. And I included one example of that sort of papers in the problem statement, so you're free to read them. And that's it really. And as always, my name is Shing, XING. If you have any problems, feel free to call me on Discord, or Harrison, who's also in my team and working on this data set. So yeah.
What is housing market?
Is there a question?
Right, could we just trouble everyone to mute themselves throughout this presentation? Thank you. Yeah, so now we will have Kenton to present to you about the next challenge that we have about cryptocurrency. Kenton? Right, I think one of our committee members has dropped off at the moment. We will move on to introduction of challenge 3 for now. Harrison, are you there? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, take it away.
Thanks. Would I be able to control the slides, or?
You can just tell me when to click next. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Can you click now? Yeah. Oh, no, go back. Sorry. It's meant to be in sequence. Anyway. Okay, let's start. So for this challenge, you'll be tackling one of the world's most important challenges, modeling crop yields. Climate change is having an enormous impact on global food security, whilst Earth's population, in particular in the developing world, continues to grow. Extreme weather events can have significant impacts on crops, and there is significant evidence showing recently that extreme events have become more extreme and more frequent, making crop yield modeling a useful tool for policymakers and suppliers who are hoping to mitigate these devastating risks. For this challenge, For this challenge, we have data sources from the US government agriculture census program, satellite imagery, click please, and weather data. So the challenge is, could you explore different approaches to modeling crop yields using the provided data sets using data-driven methods? Can you go to the next slide, please? This is a weakly supervised learning or multiple instance learning problem where you have a lot more features than you do for crop yield labels. However, the data has been pre-cleaned for you, so you can focus 100% on the science. This challenge would require significant usage of pandas, GeoPandas, and please don't worry if you've never used it before, it's very similar to pandas, and Matplotlib for visualization. You will be sure to be doing a lot of data frame merging. I've also attached links to a lot of useful papers related to this problem, so do have a look at them before you begin solving the challenge. The instruction sheet is available in both Jupyter Notebook and HTML format. This will be a difficult challenge, but I can assure you that it will be very rewarding. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing your submissions.
Right. I'll go back to challenge 2 and let Kenton introduce what challenge 2 is about. Yeah, Kenton.
Hi.
Okay, I think we can move on. So not to worry, this slides will be available for everyone on once this meeting ends. We would be sending the slides on the Discord channel. We will also be posting a record of this PowerPoint presentation on YouTube, so you can refer to the recording at your own free time as well. Yeah, so in summary, we have 3 challenges for you this hackathon. We have the Boston Housing Dataset challenge. We have the Kaiko cryptocurrency challenge, and last but not least, we have the crop yield challenge. So every team can choose a challenge to tackle, and you will indicate this challenge that you're tackling on your dev post submission. So yeah, moving on to something more casual, we have you guys submitted your team registration forms, and we got some really good team names here. Kind Squared Errors, Weird Dance, Student Ensemble, and MacEng Defectors. Yeah, I hope you guys are happy with your team names and your teams. Got some pretty good team pictures as well. Some pretty good Photoshop going on there. And yeah, so throughout the hackathon, we'll be shouting out various teams, sending your team pictures on the Discord channel. So do give any emotes if you guys have to those shoutouts. And yeah, more Mimi team pictures. Yeah, so ICDSS has a very strong goal towards decarbonization. So this year we decided to give the option to teams to either take the monetary prize or choose the donation route, where we'll be donating it to various charities such as Cool Earth, which is a UK-based charity that is working on reducing deforestation. But yeah, more about the prizes. For each challenge, we will have the top 3 winners. First prize, you get a DJI Tello per team member. Second prize, you get a Raspberry Pi 4B per team member. And the third prize would be a voucher or gift card of the team's choice. As we change the requirements for the number of people in each team, so now there's you have teams of various sizes. This would be equivalent to teams of size 4. So we would compensate any amount of money, even though you guys might have 3 team members, for example. You guys will get a price that's worth for a team size of 4. And do take note that since some of the prizes are not delivered easily, if you guys are located outside of the UK, we would change it into an Amazon or gift card of your choice as well. And more about our social media challenge. So we hope that you guys would have a great experience during this hackathon. So do record any kinds of experiences that you guys are having when you're training your model, for example, or you notice something pretty interesting in the data set. Do post it on Facebook, Instagram story, even on LinkedIn if you guys want to show off the projects you have done. And tag us and stand a chance to win £20 if you've tagged us in the post. And more about the Kahoot quizzes. So throughout the hackathon, there will be 2 Kahoot quizzes going on. They will test on general data science knowledge, and do watch out for the announcement of when the quizzes would commence. And the top 3 would win Amazon vouchers as well, up to £25. And yeah, so we are approaching the end of the opening. So at 8:30 sharp, you guys will be receiving an email, which will contain our welcome pack of the links to datasets that will be available on Google Drive as well as OneDrive. So in the event where one of the platforms is down, for example, let's say Google Drive is down, you can just try to download the datasets on OneDrive instead. Any issues with downloading the datasets, do sound it off on the inquiries channel, and we'll try to resolve it as soon as possible. There are also Azure codes given to every team. And as we noted that there are teams of various sizes. Once again, if you're a team size of 3 or 2 or 1, and you guys used up your credits, do let us know if you need more, as you'll be given the number of credits that's worth a team size of 4. Yeah. So that concludes the opening session. Hope you guys have fun hacking. And yeah, we'll be posting on Discord channel, so just keep up for that and let us know if you have any questions, and we'll be there to help. Thank you.